Yeah, absolutely, and the way she played in the postseason a year ago as well.
Samuelson with the pull-up three, her 101st of the
game, and she got more minutes.
Samuelson for three, her second of the night.
He's going to continue to harp on with his team.
Nurse is the most accurate three-point shooter in the American. Comes back out to Samuelson because of
the weapon she's going to become.
Nurse penetrates, sets up, Katie. Collier to Samuelson, another three. Butler was the Big East Rookie of the Year at Georgetown before transferring to UConn, and Aaron passes and winds up in a...
She's got to feel pretty good. What?
Samuelson, another three. She's 7 with the rebound. Couldn't quite control it, but deflected it to her teammate Collier. And Samuelson now. Standards the networks do on election night. Samuelson is 9 for down 2 shot, and then she finds Samuelson.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Anion Sports. I am Don Collins. As you can see from my intro video, UConn women's basketball is still doing UConn women's basketball. This game in particular, they won 100-44. That is not a typo. That is in fact a 66-point blowout victory. Oh my goodness, 66? Whew. Coach Auriemma's squads are no stranger to success, as this is now another legendary streak. They had one that spanned 90 wins and just sheer dominance since the last time they lost and broke that streak. They won the only Division I program to win 4 national championships in a row. This streak, as I mentioned, is up to 107. Just fathom that. Can you fathom that, viewers? 107 straight wins. And every time they take the court, they're dominating. They don't just win. They're blowing teams out. And so Coach Auriemma, just hats off to you, because your program is a model of consistency that I've never seen before. And I've been watching UConn women's basketball. I've been following them since Maya Moore was there. Brianna Stewart just recently graduated and went to the WNBA. And now they have another one. Katie Lou Samuelson, 10 for 10 from the field. It's only been done one other time in Division I sports, not at all at the professional level. That is remarkable. Like, think about that for a second. 10 for 10 from three-point range. That is a perfection. Perfection. So, definitely the women's team, I do not see who can beat them. They're my pick for the women's side to win it all. I think if you don't pick them, you're hating. You got to be a Tennessee Lady Vols fan. You got to have Brittany Griner jerseys somewhere, because I don't know who can beat this team when they're clicking, they're rolling. They're just perfection. And I think Katie Lou Samuelson summed it up perfectly. Just pure perfection. So once again, congratulations on extending your streak. Hopefully it keeps going, because it's something to behold, definitely. Taking a stroll to the NFL offseason, some big-time names have been tossed into the free agent pool. Adrian Peterson is seeking a new home. Alshon Jeffrey is an unrestricted free agent. Jamal Charles. Brandon Marshall. And Brandon Cooks has had his name tossed around a lot in trade rumors. But something in particular I definitely have come across today that just kind of blows my mind. Quarterback Mike Glennon, formerly of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is rumored to be able to command a $14 to $15 million per year contract. Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon at the combine measured 6'6", hands of 9 5/8 inches, so measurables are there. Limited game film, because he came in, was backing up Josh Freeman, then he was backing up Josh McCown when Lovie Smith came to Tampa, and then eventually, backing up Jameis Winston. His career numbers: 59% completions, 30 touchdowns, 15 picks, 84.6 passer rating. Not bad, but I just want to know, is that the going rate for, at this point, career backup? $15 million per? Is the quality starting quarterbacks in the NFL that bad that Mike Glennon can command 15 per? Somebody let me know, because the Chicago Bears are rumored to be trying to acquire him, and we're coming off a pretty bad Jay Cutler era here. Just mediocre, really, just mediocre. And to go from Jay Cutler to Mike Glennon at $15 million, if that's a multi-year deal, what do we plan on doing with the number 3 pick in the draft? I think they personally should draft a quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round and take an impact defender with their first pick in the draft. But why not just keep it in-house, bring back Brian Hoyer, bring back Matt Barkley, and draft a passer in the 2nd round and have them compete? John Fox, how long is John Fox expected to be in Chicago? Even our GM, Ryan Pace, how long are they expected to be here? So bringing in Mike Glennon, while I guess is a good idea, not at $15 million, if a new regime is expected to come in soon, possibly, why set them up with a deal for 4 or 5 years a la Brock Osweiler that is paying him this amount of money? I just think that's insanity for a guy who has limited action. Like, he couldn't beat out Josh McCown. Now, Lovie Smith, I don't think he has a personal vendetta against Mike Glennon, but he couldn't beat out Josh McCown. I think that's a troubling sign for someone you're going to pay this amount of money for. So I'll have to pass on Mike Glennon for $15 million for most teams. The names that he's been associated with: Houston, they have Brock Osweiler. The Jets, I think they should avoid this situation as well. They haven't had the best luck with their quarterback situation. The Bears, Jay Cutler is still technically under contract. Bring back Brian Hoyer, cut Jay, bring back Matt Barkley, draft a passer in the 2nd round. Do not shell out $15 million per for Mike Glennon. Don't do it. That's my advice. So check back later in the offseason. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I am Don Collins. This is Anion Sports.